Hello everybody, this is Ashley sending my love to you from my recently very much changed reality to you and your reality wherever you may find yourself today. Well, first of all, I want to start off by apologising because yesterday I did a live link and my phone just switched off. It wouldn't come back on. I had a massive fight with it for quite some time. So I apologise wholeheartedly to anybody that was watching that. Well, today I'm going to kind of carry on from that conversation I was having, which is like the title of this: Where am I? Who am I? Who are they? Excuse me. The thing is that this is exactly it. Mandela affected. You're actually affected on many, many levels. It's not just simply seeing different logos. It goes way beyond that. So where am I? Where am I? I'm certainly not on the earth that I was born on. That's for sure. Apparently, we seem to be halfway up the Orion arm of the Milky Way now, even though I'm an Orion original earther. This earth is not mine, and quite frankly, quite a few of the earths I've travelled through recently, they're not mine either. And just to be able to say that is freaky. Karen, hello, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. You see, where am I? How on earth is all this possible? And I mean, I've been researching all things quantum, really, thanks to, I think it's Buster 1978 who sent me some links, watching the Royal Institute lectures. I'm not telling you that I understand quantum physics by any stretch of the imagination, but it has given me some kind of insight into how, but not how. If I get the concept, but the concept is actually really happening. So where am I? Where am I? I haven't got a clue anymore. I haven't got a clue. Don't have a clue what's going on. Totally freaked out by it. Can't pretend I'm not. Where am I? And then that leads on to one of the main things, which is who? Who am I? What makes me me? Now, I've always believed that I'm inside the physical body. You know, me, the essence that makes Ash, Ash. The one from my original Orion, my original home with a yellow sun and a much more beautiful world. Even though these worlds all seem to be quite pretty, to be honest, but it's not mine. So who am I? This is, you know, J. Chris, brilliant channel. He says I am here, and I totally understand that now. Because whatever I am, whatever the spirit thing, consciousness, whatever that is that makes me me, has skipped through different realities, different bodies. So I know that recently we've had a change. I think we all know that we've recently had a change. Not only have we moved up the Orion arm, but now, well, I've seen changes to my local surroundings again. McDonald's has completely changed, and in fact it's McDonald's, not McDonald's, but hey ho. So physical things on the ground have yet again changed, and that means that I am not where I was just a few days ago, which means that me, whatever consciousness is that makes me me, is being taken in and out of different realities. Now I'm not sure what's going on at all. I mean, I'm saying that like it's the most natural thing in the world to say, and I'm totally and utterly freaked out by it, to be fair. I can't. And trying to work out, you know, I know now that I am now in a different Ashley's body. I'm in a different Ashley's body, and I know that for a certain fact. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still suffer from all the same ailments, but it's a different Ash. This is not the body that I was in just a week ago. I don't know, that's really strange, because people are not remembering conversations that we've had. In real life, I've had exactly the same conversation that I've previously had with them, as if I've never had it before. With them, that as if to them we've never had the discussion, but we have. So I know that I am being taken or moved throughout realities. But what am I? Why is it happening? Why is it happening? I know it's happening, we know it's happening, I grasp the quantum level of it all. Why? And where is it leading us? And it makes you think, I mean, the person that I am inside, the one that is nearly 54, that person that's travelled, that person who remembers every single glorious thing about my original Orion Earth. I remember it and long for it. And this is like an answer to everything that I thought I would never know about, never mind be experiencing, but I don't want to experience it. I don't understand it. I have it on a need-to-know basis. I need to know. And so my consciousness, and yours, meaning when I'm talking about me, I'm also talking about you, obviously. It's, what is it? How can it be moved about? Who's moving it about? So, trying to come to terms with a changing world that, well, it seems to be at least once a month we're having big changes at the minute. That's where I'm seeing at least once a month. Little ones in between, but big changes at least once a month. It's speeding up. I don't know where it's leading to. It's making me question who I'm in this same house. And this is another thing, every single Earth that we slide to has all got the Mandela effect. Every single Earth that we slide to, they all know about the Mandela effect. It's weird, isn't it? Isn't that strange? That every world, we can continue with our conversation. Buster, me and you need to speak, love. We really, really do. You say, I understand the mind, I understand all of that on the spiritual level and everything. It's just it's really happening, and I can't cope with it, that's all. Can't get my head around it. The fact that I'm skipping through realities, and I'm not in the same body. I mean, don't get me wrong, my face actually looks better on this one, not quite so jolly. Bright sides, eh? Every cloud. No, joking aside, I mean, I am freed. It's real, and we're not allowed to share it with anybody. We can't share it with anybody. Yes, we are time travellers outside of time. Yes, and the CIA documents that I think it was you, Buster, I'm sure it was you, that you sent to me about them having achieved this, go outside of time, space and everything, and be able to jump in. Oh, it was amazing. It really opened my eyes, gave me that little tiny bit more information, and I need all the information I can get. And it's not, no, my main problem is that it's real. That's my main problem, that it's real. But what is it? What does it mean? And then the hardest thing of all, who are they? They being our loved ones, our family, our friends. And I'm asking this because, as I said, people have forgotten conversations that we've had, but we only had them like last week. They've forgotten, or I've had the exact same conversation that I've already had, virtually word for word, the same topics coming up within the same conversation. And I've had to pretend that I'm saying it all again, but it's the first time. And my friend, when we had a couple of days ago, I was saying this in the live link yesterday that was lost. McDonald's changed from 11 o'clock one night to 4 o'clock the next afternoon. McDonald's had completely changed. It used to be green, now it's brick. But not only that, my friend, her work has changed. Now, not only does she look across the road at McDonald's every day because she works in a fish and chip shop, and she's looking across at McDonald's every day and hasn't noticed it's changed. But she hasn't even noticed her own workplace has changed. And it's changed massively. The decoration in there used to be black and white tiling. Now it's wood. The whole of the counter, the front counter, is wood. Or they used to have old pictures of the town that we live in on the wall, but they were just on the wall. Now they're encased in wood. They're like framed now in wood. Now this happened within, well, between 11 in the night, 11 in the evening and 4 o'clock the next day. Massive changes that she doesn't see. She works for 13 hours a day in that place, and she hasn't noticed it's changed. I had a conversation with her the other day about a telephone box that we'd seen in Leeds. And I was commenting, oh, I hope we get them where we live. And she said, oh, it's never going to happen. They're never going to come where we live. Anyway, I pointed them out the other day because, whoa, they're here. They're here. And she said, yeah, they've been here for 3 years. So that's the hard part. It's the fact that our loved ones, who is she? You know, she's forgotten conversations that we've had. She doesn't remember the conversation in Leeds that we had. She doesn't remember conversations we had last week here. And I'm seeing physical changes where she works and having to pretend that I can't see them. And that's the thing. Who are these people? They're our loved ones. They look like our loved ones. And whoever Ash was in here before I popped into her, they've had a relationship going on. But how can she not see that the decoration of where she works for 13 hours a day has completely changed? Oh, yes, Buster, I know, and that's... But that brings out all kinds of shit, though, doesn't it? If they're an alternative version of my friends and loved ones, where's the original? Where's my original friends and loved ones? Where are they? That's what's driving me. Well, I don't know what it's driving me, but that's what's hurting me. The fact that the people that I should be able to share all of this with, I'm having to keep it completely quiet and actually see physical changes on the ground in our local physical reality, which have completely changed, yet have always been like that, or done years ago. And in fact, no, they weren't, and that isn't the conversation we had. And we can't share it with our loved ones. Who are our loved ones? Who are our loved ones? What's the Ash that used to be? Where is the Ash that used to be here, quite frankly? Where's she gone? Oh, Buster, I can't wait till I'm where you are. I can't wait till I'm where you are. You know, just accepting. I'm nowhere near the accepting stage of it. It's only been 6 months since I discovered exactly what it was that I'd been going through. All the changes and things. But then it started getting physical on the ground shit, and when it's right up in your face, here I fucking am, change, and we can't share that with our loved ones. That's the hardest thing. Thank God I've got you here. Thank God I've got all of you here. You know, you're my... Oh, I'd be in a complete mess without you. Thank you so much for all of your input, for the links and the tips that you give me, the insights, for just writing to me, for telling me your stories. And that's why that's why we need to stick together, because otherwise... No, I'm not sure about time travel myself. Sometimes we seem to be on a slightly different timeline, but I don't think it is, because we've now literally moved up the Milky Way. And now Orion arm isn't actually now they're saying that Orion isn't actually a big arm after all. It's an insignificant arm, but we're halfway up and on the inner rim now. So yeah, it's much more than time travel, much more. But to be going through it and seeing changes and having your loved ones not see it, oh God, it's weird. How has this happened? How am I moving? How are my friends, kind of my friends, but not my friends, not the same people, but are the same people? How is this body my body, but not my body? Because I've got a bone in the middle of my nose that never used to be there. I've got sockets in the eyes that never used to be there. The jaw is completely different, and I've got this massive, swoopy round bloody thing. Look at the width of that face. What's this all about? That never used to be there either. You know what I mean? So I know I'm not in my own original Orion Earth body. It's all too much for me to cope with, quite frankly. That's what it is. It just makes me question. The more answers I get, the more questions it brings. And that's been my life, really. I've always been like that. Searched for knowledge, for answers. And the more you know, the more you realise, bugger all. Absolutely bugger all. So yeah, I believe it's a quantum thing, but whatever is causing it and what it all means, I have no idea. But I do know that if I am able, me, the essence of me, can travel across the universe throughout different realities, then that means that the essence of me isn't going to die. This is, I'm shifting in and out of different me's. So if I can do that, then surely when the body dies, there is no, yeah, yes, Buster, absolutely. No, the sun is not the same, Caleb, and I long to see my yellow sun. I long to see it. You see, I'm having a real problem as well with the fact that because this isn't my earth, I'm having a really bad time trying to enjoy it, because I used to be all about the earth. My daughters laugh because when they were children, I used to stop and smell. In fact, I still do stop and smell the flowers and embarrass my friends. But it's not the same because they're not mine, and I don't just, Rainbow Mountains, they're beautiful, but they're not my earth. And I want to know where my earth went, where my original people are, where the original me is, what happened to that, why, and where did the me that was in here until a few days ago, where the bloody hell has she gone? Does she come back when I leave? It's, I don't know if you've ever watched it, but Quantum Leap, it's like Quantum Leap and Sliders all mixed together, only we don't jump into somebody else's body to sort out some mystery. We just keep being plonked in a different version of ourselves. But where's the person that was in here? Where's the Ash that was in here before I arrived? See, there's just too many questions without any answers, and it's driving me mad. So I apologise for yesterday's live link. Please keep giving me your insight. I have a Facebook page, a Facebook group, if you want to talk to me or anything. And also, I have just upgraded. I have just upgraded my YouTube, so I've got the Hangouts thing, but it's telling me that I can only join other people's meetings, and I'm such a technophobe. I don't know what the bloody hell I'm doing. So if you can help me with that, then we can talk to each other properly. I want to hear you. I want to get to know you. And email is really difficult. It's really difficult. So I need your input. I need your presence. I need to get to know you, because whatever it is that links us, and God knows what it is, because there's nothing bloody special about me, apart from we're all specially unique, obviously, but I'm not special. There's nothing special about me to have this happen to me. It feels more like a curse at the minute, to be honest. I hate it. I hate it. And although today I'm feeling quite calm, I had an absolutely shit week with the Schumann resonance going mental. And then all these massive changes, and I felt low and down and drained and shaking, and it was horrible. And then I'm seeing all these things that my friends can't see, that my family can't see, having conversations that people don't remember. Whoa. So thank you yet again, wherever you are, because I have also noticed that things don't really change for us all at the same time. It's very odd. But the big things, they definitely change at the same time. So please keep getting in touch. Please join me on my at the group. Email me, please. And thank you for sharing your love, sharing your insight, sharing your wisdom, and sharing your stories better than anything. Sharing your experiences. That's the whole point. We have to, it's good to get it out. That's why I do this. This is for cathartic reasons, to get it out of my system, because I can't cope with all in my head. I can't cope with seeing buildings change and not being able to say to somebody, oh, the building's changed. So thank you. Thank you. I love you lots. And until next time, I'm sending my love from my strange reality to your strange reality.